What is up, guys? This is NEOS, and this is gonna be such a spicy one. I mean, NEOS, NUMERON, OTK. When's the last time you actually said, you know what, Dragoon, garbage. I'm just gonna play NEOS, Rainbow Dragon, and NEOS Fusion to make a card that's just infinitely better than Dragoon. I mean, who would ever be dumb enough to play Dragoon in their deck? People who want to win? I want to do more than win. I want to play Rainbow NEOS to send every monster my opponent controls to the graveyard, shuffle back all spells and traps he has into the deck, or shuffle back his entire graveyard into the deck, as if this was a fair mechanic. So Rainbow NEOS shockingly has one of the most ridiculously powerful effects ever, and it's really cool to see that in 2021 you can actually play a spell card that allows you to fusion summon one of the coolest boss monsters that all of us as kids really wanted to play realistically. So kudos to the guy who actually sent me this deck list, the legend himself, Maxime Devici. And it's actually crazy because every single time I see like a CardBrawlers tournament result, top 8 and stuff, he's always in there. Like, he's always getting top 8. Like, this time he actually got second place at a CardBrawlers Darkram Dragon Ultimate Rare tournament. Pretty sure that was it. So second place on locals from CardBrawlers with a lot of insane players, a lot of people who have YCS tops, Nats tops. He actually won against Davis, if I recall correctly, playing Altergeist, and he lost to Prank Kid Mystic Mine. He got 2-0'd twice, which kind of sucks, but apart from that, I mean, he pretty much won every single other round. So again, huge shoutouts to you, and if you want your deck list to be reviewed, all you have to do is just go on the Discord server and then submit your deck list in there. Make sure you actually include your score, your matchups, your combos and replays if you have some. And yeah, before we start, also friendly reminder to like and subscribe because it motivates me so much to keep making videos like these. And now let's jump right into it. So he's playing 3 NUMERON Well and then 3 Planet Pathfinder. These are just like extra copies of the field spell, 3 field spell, NUMERON Network, and then the Mystic Mine is like an alternate win condition when your opponent, well, I mean, when you kind of run out of gas with the NUMERON Network, so I definitely can see that happening. And then yeah, obviously more field spells. He's not playing Set Rotation or Metaverse though, so kind of interesting, but they would kind of be weird because you would have to give like a Mystic Mine to your opponent, so it would help them out. So Set Rotation, I definitely get why. And Metaverse also doesn't make sense because you're going second, kind of almost an OTK deck at this point. Yeah, an OTK deck we can definitely say, but you don't necessarily have to rely on just OTKing. You can actually do you can win like over time. So a card like Metaverse would just be way too slow. Anyways, 2 NUMERON Calling, 3 would be way too much, and you only have just enough to summon the monsters like twice. And then 3 Memories of Hope. You can draw 4 cards with this card. Very, very fair. Obviously Rainbow Dragon, Elemental Hero NEOS, Triple NEOS Fusion. This card you actually want to draw it, but you can also send it with Anaconda because it has fusion in the card name. It's not like Dragon's Mirror. 2 Gadarla because of the Windbearer statue. 2 Lava Golem. You wouldn't be able to play a card like Sphere Mode really efficiently because there are some control decks that wouldn't end on like 3+ monsters, but regardless, this actually takes up your normal summon. Well, you can't normal summon the turn you summon this, so you can't really go for this and Planet Pathfinder. So if Sphere Mode becomes like better to make, just overall, play Sphere Mode instead. But yeah, I mean, Lava Golem does the job, and also your opponent takes 1,000 during the standby, so in time you can just Lava Golem pass, and if he can't enter battle phase and do some plays, well, you win. Anyways, triple Forbidden Droplet and 2 Lightning Storm with Duster Reboot. Really don't want to lose the back row like ever, and the Lightning Storm too, really, really cool. You can even play this with like evenly and stuff like that, but people are playing Lancia, just a lot of people are playing Lancia, so that's why we're not really seeing evenly matched as popular in the main deck as before. But yeah, anyways, Called by the Wave, double Lancia, speaking of the devil, well, speaking of the fairy, actually, get it? No, yeah, it wasn't a good one. Double Ash, double Gamma. Now, this is the one thing I really don't like seeing when I see double Gamma and 1 driver, because this card is a brick and you don't want to draw it, but you really want to see the Gamma. So you want to play as many Gammas as possible, so you quickly get rid of the driver in your deck. And yeah, I mean, I don't know, a 2-to-1 ratio for like good cards and bad cards, to me, can't make sense. I know some other people were doing this, but I don't know. I'm not a big fan. But if the ratios have been working well for you, well, just good. Honestly, I have nothing else to say. And the 2 Ash, this I can actually understand because it's not like you have to play a bad card to make Ash good. But if you draw multiple copies of Ash, it's just not as good. So 2 copies, I definitely can respect that. And then 2 copies of 3 Tactical Talents. Yeah, just whatever. I'm just 3 triple, whatever. Anyways, for the extra deck, I'm not going to pronounce their names because it's randomly annoying. Ekam Dve Trini Katvari. Okay, sure. And what are their effects? Same thing, but the one relevant one is Ekam, because you would be able to make the Sanya, but he's not playing Sanya, so whatever, who cares. Rainbow Neos, Omega. Oh yeah, because of the Gamma, okay, sure. Yeah, or you could actually make the Link Spider and then make Anaconda. That is one play you can do. But with Omega, you won't be controlling a monster anymore, so you would be able to use the Numeron network into calling, which I like a lot. And cool, Linkaribo, Anaconda, Appaloosa, Megaclops, and Scaldeat. Really, really nice. Scaldeat is just like turn 1, I guess, probably, when you need to draw into like specific stuff. Or turn 2, I don't know. I feel like this randomly makes you lose to like Valor and stuff for no reason. But yeah, I mean, sure, whatever. Anyways, for the side deck now, we have 2 Sanctum with Scythe. This is what he sides in when he has to go first. And then double Nibiru, double Phantasmate, double Joel and Logbird, double Strike, double Judgment, double DDG. What I like so much about the side deck is that he wanted as many options as possible, so he didn't just go for 5 3-ofs. And this is something that you're going to see really often in the OCG, but not in the TCG, because people have a completely different mentality where they say, you know what, I only want to play extremely good cards in the side deck, so I'm going to play 5 different cards that are always going to be maxed out, but that's it. And you're not going to be able to cover against a lot of decks, and also sometimes these cards are once per turn effects. So if you draw multiples, well, they go from really good cards to just average cards. But this guy, Maxime, again, he's ahead of the curve, man. He's trying to have as much variety as possible, so when he draws his hands, it completely cripples the opponent. He can go hand trap, hand trap, hand trap, hand trap, instead of going like, oh, I have 2 Ash or 2 Nibiru. One of them, oh, you negate. Oh my god, I can't use the other one. I wish it was another hand trap. See, this is the thing that actually separates the good players from the really good players. And clearly, Maxime has showed us that he's actually a really, really good player indeed. But yeah, that's really all I had to showcase for this beautiful NEOS Numeron OTK deck. I actually don't have my own version of it because personally, outside of the Gamma, there's nothing I would change. I feel like this main deck is perfection, probably, and I don't think I can't really see myself changing a single thing. Even in the extra deck, I don't see a change happening anytime soon, except maybe the Link Spider for the driver, so you can actually make Anaconda with them into Rainbow Neos. That is the one thing I would actually change. Or like Imduk, because you're not really summoning tokens again. But yeah, anyways, that's it for the video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next time. Peace.